everybody, John Bonham here, Cape Cod Wet Shaving. How's it going? Another shave. Another beautiful day. Sun's out. Had a big thunderstorm last night. That was fun because I was out driving in it. It's always a blast. Coffee of the day. Still working on the Sumatra. I have this when I don't want to rush through it, so I have it on special occasions like videos and just when I really want good coffee. Officially started our subscription to Sterling Roastery. So Rod and Mandy, on the off chance you see this, thank you very much, man. I'm excited. We just got your Tanzania. Just got that in yesterday, so I can't wait to break that out. All right, guys. So today, I'm going to be using Noble Otter. I was this close to using the new one, the Manoi de Tahiti. I know I'm butchering that. Manoi de Tahiti. I'm not trying to make fun of anybody. I just sound like an idiot when I say that. I'm very bad at pronunciation. I have the Splash too. So I was this close to using it because it's brand new, but I don't go using stuff just because everyone else is using it. So it actually, and plus it's more of a summer scent in my opinion. So I'm not going to be using that. I will be using, and I'm letting it bloom. That's why I just have the cap. I'm going to be using Plunder. This is discontinued officially. You can still go out and get it. Wet Shaving Store has it for $16. They just have the soap left though. I believe Gareth at Shave Supply has it, I think. Razor Company does not, unfortunately. Razor Company does have the razor I'll be using today, which is the Fatip, thank you Tobin, Piccolo Special Edition razor. This is one of my favorite razors. I love Fatip razors either way, but this one's one of my favorites. It's pretty. And if you get it, it's 40 bucks at the Razor Company. I'll put the link in the description. Go through that or do CAPEJOHN at checkout. You know the drill. And it comes with an open and closed comb plate. Beautiful razor. Very nice. Blade I'll be using. I'm on a roll with the Wilkinson sword, so I'm going to be using another Wilkinson sword, second use. Pre-shave, lather and wood like always. And I have the Plunder aftershave splash, and I'm going to be using Method Men. This is a newer balm that I picked up. I like it for a macro, for one of the big guys. It's not bad. So, a lot of ingredients though. Hexyl cinnamol. Cool. So there's a Marvel villain in my aftershave balm here. I don't know what the hell that is. Hexyl cinnamol. Okay. I'll have to go look that one up. That's why I don't use the macros a lot. There's a lot of crap in here that I could probably find in our Tide detergent. So, anywho, I'll also be using my Naked Armor. I talked about it in one of my last videos. It's the Naked Armor black Swedish wood brush. $25 at nakedarmor.com. And again, put in Cape Cod Wet Shaving at checkout so they know I sent you. This is my favorite synthetic brush. Just because, I forget what the bristles are called, but these are the closest to real bristles in my opinion for a synthetic. I really like them. So, all right, let's get started. Almost said happy hump day, and it's Tuesday. That tells you how my week's been going. It's been crazy. Oh, this is my Knights Templar shirt. I know religion's a big no-no on this platform. I mean, I don't mind talking that or politics, but I avoid them because I know not everyone does. Basically, this is Latin for "with this seal I will conquer," and then there's the Knights Templar prayer to God on the back. So, pretty unique shirt. I like it a lot. All right. Let me get started here, guys. So, flooded my basement Saturday, flooded my basement. Fixed our washing machine. The spin cycle stopped working in the washing machine. There's the Plunder. Oh, it smells good. and reattached everything. It was the belt. I thought it was the pump or maybe the motor. Tested those out. They worked. So I ended up just getting a belt, thankfully. It's a lesson, kids. Start out with the cheapest thing first. Check the spark plug before you replace the battery, you know what I mean? If you happen to have a car that still uses spark plugs. So I put it back together. Did not hook up the drain pipe, the drain hose correctly. Did a test run and properly flooded the basement. So that was fun. What pisses me off the most is what a stupid mistake it was. That's the most infuriating thing to me, when I make a dumb mistake and it's something that was easily overlooked. Easy to fix, but I overlooked it. So, all right, man, that stuff's coming right up. If anyone has never used Noble Otter, it's a guy named Cody from my hometown of Houston. And be a fact, he and I have talked before at length. He opened shop literally 10 minutes away from where I grew up. Ain't that a pain in the ass? It's a good thing, because if I still lived in Houston and I got into wet shaving and then I found out Noble Otter's shop was 10 minutes away from my house, as we all know, that's terrible news. So, hello Chad, you just texted me. How's it going? My buddy Chad, owner of Talbot Shaving. One of my best friends in wet shaving and in person, period. Awesome dude. If you ever get a chance to talk to him. One of the most down-to-earth, chill guys I've ever known. You can talk to him about anything. And I do. How's it going, Chad? So I've been quiet online, everybody, and people I talk to, family included. Hello, Mom. It's been a very, before that, remember, I was sick. So this is one of those deals, you know, life likes to screw with you that way every now and then. It's all right. Keeps you on your toes, you know. Oh, forgot to mention, I'm using the Winding Pine Pottery, the other shave mug, the one with the rust, the glaze. I love that glaze. So yeah, Cody's just continuing this. He has a lot of plans, scuttlebutt, for a few things coming up. So I am very excited about that. So he did, I think I mentioned in my last video or the video before, he's stopping 2 Kings, I believe Northern Elixir, and Plunder. It's such a good brush. Oh, I just got, I guess Naked Armor was happy with my review of the Eric razor. I'm going to be doing another review of their aftershave balm, which I was very excited to get. They have a hemp aftershave balm. I just got it about an hour ago. And it smells really good. It's I was a little kind of about the hemp aspect of it. I'm not a big hemp guy. Not that I'm against hemp, I just, you know, we gotta be careful of it because of my wife's vocation, military and all. But not only that, a lot of times I just don't like the scent profiles of hemp stuff. I do want to try the Nivea hemp balm though. I see that at Walmart. I've passed that up a couple times, just based on habit, but I do I'm curious because I love Nivea. Nivea is what I used before I started wet shaving. Whoops. So I will be doing a review of that. I'm very excited, very flattered. I'm not good at reviews. I'm new to them. Another person I want to say hi to on here is a guy named Robert Baker. On social media, he is known as Bob and Elliot, his mustache. His mustache literally has a name. His name's Elliot. And the reason I'm saying hi to him is because he's very, very big on, he has a lot of affiliations, a lot of stuff. He's won awards for his mustache. He was in a movie. He played a prize fighter in a movie. And he and I have spoken. And he is an awesome, laid-back guy. And he's been giving me tips and advice since I didn't expect this review thing and all that, you know, affiliations. But if you go on Instagram, look up Bob and Elliot, his mustache. He's a very cool guy, very nice. Posts a lot of interesting stuff. He's an ex-military guy, I believe. He doesn't talk about it. I think I saw it on one of his posts. He's a humble guy. If you asked him, I'm sure he'd talk about it, but so yeah, that basement flood sucked. My wife was pretty gracious about it because it took a lot for me to hold it together. Once I realized what had happened, because the main purpose behind me fixing the washer was saving money. Because I thought we needed a new one. We were kind of overdue for one. So I was like, sweet, I just saved us like, you know, $700-800. And then that happens, and then we ended up, I had to start cleaning our basement unexpectedly at 2 in the afternoon on a Sunday. Or no, Saturday, excuse me, Saturday. And that's fun. We don't plan on doing something like that. And then we ended up having to go buy a second dehumidifier because Cape Cod, you need a dehumidifier in the basement, period. It running all spring and summer and part of autumn. Wintertime's okay because it's so dry, the humidity. There's no humidity because it gets cold, but we learned the hard way, it'll mold. We lost a lot of stuff because it molded. So, bought a second one of those, so that was $300. So we were already halfway to a new washer anyways. What else is going on? Took a trip with my daughter and my wife to Coonamessett Farm. It's a farm here on Cape Cod. Cool thing is, first time we ever visited was when my oldest son had a field trip for his school in first grade. And my daughter went with her Daisy's troop, and she's in first grade. That's pretty cool. I like little things like that. Like one day I want to take my kids some places, some of my old haunts in Texas, just to see them run around the same places where I was when I was a kid, you know? I don't know if a lot of people think of that stuff or not. I do. It's just cool. Because then I think back at that moment of my life and just think to myself, never once did I picture that I'd have kids, let alone that I'd be standing here all these years later, you know? I don't know, I'm a weirdo, I guess. I'm very, my mom would agree, I am very, very, what the hell's the word? Why do I always get brain farts when I'm on here? Sentimental. I'm very sentimental. Speaking of my mom, she came to visit one time. Her last day here, she was watching my kids play on the swing set. She put a chair next to it to watch them. Then I drove her to the airport. She flew home. And then the chair she used sat in the spot where she used it for about 3 weeks. Just because I didn't want to move it because my mom had been there. I've always been like that. I don't know why. It's annoying, especially when it comes to throwing stuff out. Oh well. Alright guys, I don't know if you see the lather of this stuff. I always let Cody's soap bloom, the Noble Otter bloom, because it is a bit of a harder soap. But I don't think you really need to. But I mean, just from that one, this is why I let it bloom right here. This is just from that one brush load in basically 2 passes. 2 full passes. I'm going to do another touch up here. I did nick myself when I was talking. I felt it. That's all right. Do the windstorm. Hello, Joe Dean. Subtle Art Soap. Glad your Greek festival went well, man. That shooting happened up in Buffalo, and I immediately thought of you because I'm like, oh, I just heard upstate New York. I'm like, oh shit. And then I heard Buffalo, and I was like, oh, you know, still sucks for those people. I'm not trying to make light of it. I was just like, that's insane. Freaking nut. When's it gonna stop, guys? When is it going to stop? The insanity. Here I was worried about my kids and drugs, which, as it turns out, is still a real problem, but apparently not enough to be on the news as much as it should be. It's crazy, you know? Look at that lather, guys. I just... if I edited out all the lathering of me doing this, these videos would probably be about 8 minutes long. I just like playing with it and putting it on. Alright. Let me pause. Splashed everywhere. Let me pause, rinse this off. I'll be back. I'm going to hit a pose. And then, yeah. Hopefully it worked. Last second I realized I was going like that. Whatever. Someone has said I'm a goofball with the poses and all that when I pause it. So I thought I'd keep going with that. Whatever. Alright. Do the splash real quick. Oh. Man, this stuff's good. I love Noble Otter. Very good. I wish he'd come back with Jungle Warrior. I want to try that one. Maybe he'll bring back a revamped version of that. Who knows? Not sure. Where does Cologne too? It's a very unique take on his bay. The bay rum. Got foam all over the scent profiles. Bay grog. Spiced rose, lime, grapefruit, vetiver, cannon smoke. Cannon smoke you can smell. It's like one of the last things. So I'm assuming he put everything, the scent profiles in order. Because you can smell, definitely in the splash, you can smell that cannon smoke. I didn't know what the hell that was until I read that. Oh, my OCD's kicking in. Gotta clean it. Here we go. Someone, John Emerson, mentioned me in a comment on Facebook. Sorry. Read those a lot. I keep getting, I swear, I don't get as many messages as I do when I actually start trying to shave. Alright, guys. Use the Method Men. So, if you're interested in that brush, 25 bucks, nakedarmor.com/CapeCodWetShaving, or just go to checkout. Put Cape Cod Wet Shaving, put a coupon code, you will get 10% off. If you go to Wet Shaving Store, to Cape Cod Wet Shaving at checkout, you'll get 15% off. You can go get that Plunder soap for 16 bucks. and razor company. Yeah, there we go. CAPEJOHN at checkout, so he knows I sent you. Go get that Fatip special edition Piccolo. It's a beautiful razor, and anyone who's used a Piccolo knows they're great razors. Fatip, I think, is one of my favorites, aside from Parker. Favorite brands for safety razors thus far. Oh, and I'm waiting on my new hone that I won at Splay Time and / Canadian Mafia show. Jason sent me that. It's on its way. Cannot wait for that. I'm going to be doing a buku review on that thing. I got to bring out the Mag T as well. I haven't shaved with the Mag T in quite a while. So yeah. Only problem with shaving is you have to wait for your stupid hair to grow back. So much I want to do. All right, guys. That'll just about do it. Really appreciate it if you watched all the way to the end. Like always, y'all take care. And yeah, happy shaving. Take care, everybody. Don't let the news get you down. Just shut it off. Go outside. Do something. Read a book. God, I miss books. I try to read and I just fall asleep because usually the end of the day is the only time I have. Yeah, that's about it. Y'all take care, man. Thank you again for everybody. If I didn't mention you, I'm sorry. Don't do it on purpose. And I'm still on the fence about the beard. I might shave off the beard, keep the mustache, and then have all this wonderful space to shave. As Ben put it, more acreage. That already stopped bleeding. All right, guys. Take care. Thanks again.